Hi girls, I'm Phyllis with Dilly and Doc, and I am going to show you how to make your unicorn dream catcher. This is what we're going to end up with, and first you need to get all of your supplies out, and I know you can't really see. It was hard to get all of this laid out. Oops, and I lost one of my insides of my ear. But I've got everything kind of laying out here. You're gonna need your hoop, and then the plain color is what we're gonna wrap around our hoop. And so we're gonna start with that. I'm using a glue gun, so if you're not old enough to use a glue gun by yourself, you might need your mom's help with this. But we're going to start with just a little bit of glue on your hoop, and you can kind of spread that out a little bit, and then just get your string on there. And then I usually kind of hold mine together like this, and then just start wrapping it around your hoop. And this part is what takes the longest. And you want to keep these close together and just keep going and going and going. And I cut off pieces because I just gave you like a long piece, so you can cut pieces off of this so it's not quite so long. And then when you get to the end of your string, just put a little dot of glue and then a little dot of glue to start it up again. So you're just gonna keep going around and around until you get all of this done, okay? So you can just keep working on that. See how you go around, and so it'll look really nice and flat around your hoop, whatever color you got. I know we did different colors, and there should be plenty. If you happen to run out, just let me know and I will get you some more. Okay, so just to save time in this video, you guys can pause it here and get that done and then start it up again, because I did one really quick so that you wouldn't have to sit and watch me do that forever. So you can just pause that, and then when you get yours to this point, then come back, okay? Okay, so now we will start with your variegated string. So you'll find the end of that, and we will, again, just like kind of before, put a little drop of glue, and we'll get that on there. If you have cool glue, it's not too bad. If you have the hot glue gun, I would have just really burned my finger right there. Okay, so you'll get that on there, and you'll hold it, and we are just gonna go around in whatever directions. We're just gonna make kind of random. You don't have to go in any order. You have to keep it kind of tight though. You can't let it get loose or you'll have saggy threads, okay? And you're gonna keep doing this. Do them a little ways apart, kind of keep turning it. And if you mess up, that's okay. Just undo it and start over, and fill in those empty, where you see an empty one, go over there and you can skip over. Kind of looks like a bicycle wheel. And this is gonna make our little dream catcher part. And you can keep going on there till you feel like all your little empty spaces are covered up. You don't wanna get it too full. You gotta leave areas for those bad dreams to get through. Well, no, I guess this is supposed to catch all the bad dreams, right? But you want the good dreams to come through. And I just got a knot in my string. If you get a knot, just kind of mess with it till you can pull all those little loops out. And get that, there we go. Okay. I think just a couple more. I think I like mine. I like mine right there. So when you get it like you want, before you cut your string though, get it glued down to where you like it. Get that glued, and then you can cut your thread. There we go. Okay, now we are going to, oh, and you know what? I don't know where my, oh, there it is. It's gonna say, I don't know where my unicorn horn went. I think we will do, let's get our horn. So look at your wheel. This is what it should look like right now. So look at it and find where you think, what you think should be the top and what you think should be the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna put mine here, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the horn and the ears on to the back. Can you see that kind of? So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna lay the horn down here, and I'm gonna put glue, and I'm gonna have to go get a glue stick. Here, I thought I had everything. Okay, get a glue stick in there. So I'm gonna put glue down on just along the bottom of my horn, and then I can lay that on top of there, and my fingers don't even have to come close. And get my unicorn horn so it's nice and straight up and down, like that. And then as you can see on this one, see how the ears are they're kind of far apart. If you look on the back, there's about an inch between the horn and the ears. And you guys, you had your little ears, and then there was a little pink part to put in the middle. So you can just put a little bit of glue, and you could use like Elmer's on these if you wanted to, but just put a little bit and then line up the bottom and just put that down the middle. Okay, so they look like this. And then we can just put a little bit across the bottom of those. And these might, I don't know, these might be easier just to hold like this and leave a space. We're gonna put our flowers on the top of the hoop here. Get our ears on the back, and just hold that, and just kind of with your eye just try to gauge and put about the same distance apart. That look about even. And if it's a little off, you won't know by the time we put the flowers on there. Okay, and then we'll lay that back down. And then I like to put the biggest flower in the middle. And we can set these on, so like when you put these on, we can kind of set, can you see how that's kind of setting on so the stem goes like on top of the hoop. So we'll put some glue, we'll take the glue here, and we'll put it kind of down the stem and under, kind of under the stem there. Hopefully you can see that. Kind of put a gob on there so it'll stay, and then you can set it so it's kind of like setting on the hoop, and you might just hold it there for a minute so it stays where you want it. And then you can kind of play with your other flowers and see how you want them. I kind of push them so they're pushed kind of in beside the front one. So you can put them in there. And we'll do the same, kind of put it on that ledge. So it's like sitting on the ledge of the, and then if you had some of these little ones, I cut mine apart. Sometimes you can get them, you might not want the whole bunch of them in there. You might just want to put a few of them in there. Or you can add a few more. I put them in there first to see how I like them. I don't know. I think I just like a couple in there. I'm just gonna put a couple in mine. So that's what, oops. My tablecloth is like slippery and it's moving. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna leave mine. May have got my ears a little far, but that's okay. It'll look like a unicorn when we're done. Okay, so now we are going to start with all of our ribbons and our different trims. And this, you guys, if you want to lay it out, so you can kind of put the different colors in order. This can go however you want it to. And what we're gonna do is, just pick one, maybe whatever you want to be in the middle. And most of them, some of them might be short. Some of them were pieces that maybe I just had a little piece of, but I thought they'd be pretty. But you can fold them in half, and then you can put it up from the back to the front and bring that little loop through, like over, and then pull the two tails through the loop, and then just pull that, and that will hold it, and then they can hang down. Okay? So then just take the next one, and you can go between, it's hard to do this so you guys can see. Okay, so go between like the next two pieces of yarn there. You have your loop, so you have your loop that you've brought through. So from the underside, bring your two strings and pull them up through the loop. Sometimes it's easier if you just lay it down and not have to hold it up in the air like I am. Pull your two strings through the loop, and then you can pull them. Sometimes you pull them, and sometimes if you do like that, and then they can hang down. So you don't really have to tie a knot or anything. You can just pull them through that loop and they'll hang down. And if when you get done, if some of them it's okay if some of them are longer and some of them are shorter, like even like this one here, you can see I didn't have them completely even, but that's okay. I think it looks kind of cool like that. If it was all even, it would look like a person with a really bad haircut, you know. Look like they put a bowl on their head and cut off their hair all at one length. So you can leave them like that, or if it bugs you, you can make them straight. Okay, let's take one of these thicker ones so you can kind of see this. So we'll take a little bit bigger, where there's a little bit bigger space. So you just do it the same way. Make your little loop, and you can do it like this too. Put your fingers through there and pull the two ends through, and then pull them. And see, it did it just the same way. And then you have those hanging down. And it's kind of fun to have all different kinds of things. And I put in some of this, I like this yarn that has the little like bumps on it. I kind of start in the middle, and then I go back through, or go back and forth, just so you get different things by them, and you can just keep putting, because you don't want all your pinks together or all your, crazy things together, so then you can put them in different areas. That's kind of weird, pulling those little bumpy things through. But see, you get different things by each other, and then we can put something sparkly. I put a couple sparkly things through there. And the ones that are shorter, if you just want to make sure one of those tails is longer, then it'll kind of even out with the others. And if it's really short, you can just glue it. You can just glue it like on the back. We got a shiny thing in there. That looks pretty. It's kind of fun because you can put like all kinds of crazy things in here. And I put some that were like sheer. Let's put a sheer one next to this dark one. So we can have a sheer next to the satin ribbon. So you just keep finishing that. Just the main thing is just to make sure that you have it pretty even. You know, make sure that you don't go up too far on one side and not far enough on the other. So whatever you do. Then I put a couple material pieces in your stuff. Thought that was a fun, different texture. It's fun when you add different textures into your projects. It makes them have a lot of interest. And you guys may even have something at home. You know, if you had a broken necklace or something like that that you can't wear anymore, this would be a fun thing. You could put it on. You could just glue on the back here. You could glue one piece of your necklace and then let it hang down. If you had a special necklace that you love to look at but you can't wear, put this piece of thin. But so you guys can just keep adding on your pretty little different trims, and when you like the way it looks, you can stop. You don't have to put all of them that I gave you on there. I just wanted to make sure you had enough that you could choose from, and make sure you send me pictures on our Facebook page of take a picture of you with your unicorn Dreamcatcher, because I want to see all your cute little faces too. I hope you guys are having fun in your quarantine, having fun with your families and being able to spend time at home and do those things that you don't normally get to do every day. I know it's kind of a crazy time and sometimes seems kind of lonely, but it can also be a fun time where, you know, it's not our normal way of doing things, but sometimes we just got to go with the flow. I thought I'm about getting enough on here. Sometimes we all need to slow down and just enjoy what's around us. And now that it's getting nice, we can go outside more and plant flowers. And I'm anxious to plant flowers. If any of you want to come over and plant flowers with me when it's safe to, I would love that. And Chelsea and Daisy are excited to see all of you when you can get out. They don't like it where nobody's coming in the shop. They sit by the door and just wait for people to come. Those of you that know them, you know how they like to be petted and have those belly rubs. That's the dogs if you don't know them. Okay. Oops, it looks like I need maybe one more to make mine even. Let's see. Let's put this one over there. So you can kind of tell when you get about done with this. And that is all there is to this, girls. So I hope you've had fun with this, and I can't wait to see yours all done, see how colorful yours looks. Sorry it took me so long to get this done for you. I know some of you have been waiting a while to get this done. Next time I'll try to have the video done before I get the kits out. This just all kind of surprised us too, and all this this craziness going on. And I am gonna start having some kid videos on Tuesdays at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you wanna join me, and those, I will have the videos before we even have the stuff out, and it will be stuff that you'll probably have at home. And if not, I will have stuff available for you. And I just hope you continue having fun crafting. Oh, you can see Chelsea's tail in the background there. They just went on a walk. So stay safe and have fun. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you all here. Bye.